Drive northeast, then turn right.
Oh, come on, get in there. There we go. All right. Let's go get this one dropped off. Hey, it's Ron with Indie Gig Life. All right. I'm going to try to get an hour and a half or so in here of
turn right. Then turn
some DoorDash and Uber Eats before I go into the full-time job. Try to make a little extra cash for vacation. I'm getting ready to go on, leaving Friday morning. So I'm going to do a little impromptu live. See what happens. What we got here? Chick-fil-A, 8 miles, $10 all the way to the far west side. I don't think so. All right. So let's go see what happens here. Right now we're doing a tropical smoothie run. It's 3 miles down the road. And we will do that. Thank you. I know I got people who are going to stop in, and this normally a lot of other people got lives going on right now, so I apologize. I just doing an impromptu, so that way I can start building up some watch hours for the long term. I'm gonna try to do some stuff next week if my wife will let me. When we're on vacation, I want to try to do some live feed from Niagara Falls, Scituate, Massachusetts and stuff. Maybe do one at the lighthouse. We're literally staying 5 houses away from the Scituate lighthouse. We're actually on the harbor. So we're hoping none of the hurricanes come up the East Coast while we're there. Like I said, so this is a little impromptu live for about an hour and a half or so. I'm trying to make some extra money before I go on vacation. I know a lot of the other people's got their lives going on, trying to get their last minute dashes in and stuff before they can't dash for a day or two with Hurricane Milton coming through. So keep our other YouTubers and gig workers down in Florida and that area in your thoughts and prayers. I got a lot of friends down in that area. I got from the YouTube side and EMS side and high school and stuff that we went to school. They've all moved down in the Florida area. One of my partners and stuff I used to be with on the fire EMS, the projected path that the line they're drawing now is I think like a mile away from his house and a little bit of a mile and a half away from his office where his business is. So not only is it's looking to hit both of them, so hopefully they both survive through that area. They have evacuated and everything and boarded up, but it's still not easy. I've only been through one natural disaster in my life, and that was a tornado twice, but the first one went around me and the second one actually hit me. Let's see here, that's a $5 for 10 miles. I don't think so. But luckily I had renter's insurance at the time. A lot of replacement items, and then put us up to a place to stay. They put us in a temporary hotel for a week or two until they got us into a rental property that was fully furnished. But the only bad thing, it was on the opposite side of the city where we lived, but they worked out pretty good. So now I come back from vacation. Hey, Tornado Garden, how you doing? Thank you for stopping through. You're one of my favorites. You always stop through and say hi and give me a thumbs up and help promote me. I greatly appreciate it. It's so hard to see the little writing on the wall for my phone, but hopefully that'll be better when I come back from vacation. So I'm going through the 11th through the 21st for vacation, and then on the 22nd I have my first cataract. That's the worst. It's really cloudy. That one will be done, taken care of first, and then 2 weeks later they would do the left eye, which is just starting to get a little bit of cloudiness. Not much cloudiness, but they can see it starting. So he's like, go ahead and get it knocked out now. So we're gonna do 2 surgeries back to back, 2 weeks apart, and get them done. So I was out last night. I did some Uber and I did some Uber Eats runs, which, if you guys don't know, Uber Eats, starting Monday in Salt Lake City, is going to be changing their platform. They are, if you do rideshare, you already know their platform. They have the Uber Pro Blue, which is the bottom, then they go to Gold, and then Diamond. Most of the other ones do. Well, Uber Eats has just been Uber Eats. Nothing. You just got the runs and went to them. Well, they are starting October 14th, my birthday. Thank you. Send gifts. Cash is greatly appreciated. They're going to start a tier system, kind of like DoorDash. I was wondering how long it was going to take. Well, it's coming. It's starting in Salt Lake City first on October 14th. They're going to have the same thing. They're going to have a Pro system, and then a Gold system, and a Platinum and Diamond, just like the driver side. And it's going to go off a point system. You get 1 point for every delivery. I think the lunch rush hour is from like 11 to 1 or something like that. You're either going to get like 2 or 3 points for each delivery on that frame. And then dinner rush is from like 5 until 9. And you're like 6 points per delivery, which is pretty high, but you know, I guess we don't do as many Uber Eats runs as you would do people, so they're giving you more points that way. And then I guess you're going to supposedly be tiered just like with the drivers and other stuff like that. And the higher, the better your tier is, the better your runs are supposed to be, I guess. So they're just basically copying and doing the DoorDash system. The downfall about this, Uber Eats needs to figure this out, and people need to write them. Every time they put a survey out of what needs to be changed or what needs to be done, people need to put on that survey, we need more pay, and they need to fix some stuff. Well, the biggest thing that Uber needs to fix for Uber Eats is the 1 hour to change their tip. Let's get rid of tip baiting, because that does happen. Luckily, I've only had 2 time, and it was only for $2, so I wasn't as bad. But they need to get rid of they have 1 hour to change their tip after you drop it off. Whatever they put in that tip amount up front is what we should get paid. So if we're expecting to get $20 for that delivery, we should get $20 for that delivery. Let's get rid of the 1 hour to change your tip. I mean, that's just like, you know, telling someone, hey, you're getting paid $20 for an hour at work, but when you get there, okay, and you did your work, and you go to get your paycheck after lunch, and the boss says, oh, you know what? I was going to pay you $20 an hour, but, you know, I'm only going to pay you 10 now. Would you be happy? Would you do that at your regular W-2 jobs? No, we wouldn't. So why are we letting Uber Eats get away with that? We flooding them with comments, emails, stuff like that, and saying, hey, this needs to be changed. We need to take care of our customers at the same time, but you got to take care of your drivers. If you don't have drivers, no one's going to take care of the customers. That's why we see these runs that are getting doubled. You know, normally it's a customer put a $5 tip on there and no one's delivering it, so then they're trying to get their food, so they're going to tip bait you and say they're going to give you a $15, $20 tip, and they know they got an hour to change it. And then the base pace, I mean, trust me, when I see some of these high runs for Uber, I took 2 of them last night. One was for $15 and one was for $20. I'm like hoping that they wouldn't tip baited and stuff, and hopefully when I dropped them off, it said the base pay was the full amount. Luckily, one of them, the base pay was $15, $2 back in the tip, and the next one was half of it was base pay and half was tip, and then this morning I woke up and the full tip amount was there. All right, 1508, there we go. All right, we're here at my drop off. Let's go get the tropical smoothie dropped off here. Flip-flop me around here. I'll be right back. Let me go get this dropped off. Flip the screen around. You guys can see me go up here. Apologize about that going offline. Hey, 3 Stacks. How you doing? See what he put. Oh, happy G-Day coming up. Okay. That's 3 Stacks in the house. Stay safe, brother, down there. Thoughts and prayers are with you guys. Like I just said a little bit ago. Area for me when he knocked on door, and boy, the dogs was going crazy. And I was like, she kind of gave me that look like why I was knocking on the door. I'm like, well, it said knock on door. So hopefully we get some stuff going. But like I was talking about earlier, $1, that's what, let's get rid of this pre-tip stuff. Some of the, see what we got here. Like $7, 9 miles away. So it's not even $1 a mile. But if it's not going somewhere too bad, I'll take it. Just because. And it's not going too bad. I'm going to go ahead and take it because I'm trying to, I got to try to stay over 50%. But, I mean, part of me says no, I shouldn't have. Yes, I know. And yes, I know the 9 miles seems like a long way. But, and I don't want to go up 31 right now. I just came up that direction on 31, and they got the roving seal coating going on, where they're going through seal coating the cracks and stuff. So it's down to 1 lane, so it's backed up. So with me cutting over this way to get this run, will put me up the backside of that street. So I'll actually be able to avoid them and get down there probably quicker than I would have been if I went over to them. So obviously this Hong Kong run has probably not been probably passed around, since they're not that great of pay on it. I mean, it's just shy of $1 a mile. Yep, and it says it's ready for pickup or okay. The Hong Kong restaurant is a little slow there, but with the being bounced around, I probably would be. So it is ready to go, because the Hong Kong restaurant and hibachi place right across the street is the main 2 places you get from right there, unless you get the Walgreens. The hibachi place, the Mitsu Hibachi and sushi, is very good. I get the hibachi chicken and rice over there. It's really good. So we are going to go get this one. A little extra cash. Got to get some stuff going. Then when I get to the W2, hopefully I get a little break today. I'll get on there and this is live and give them their thumbs up and see how they're doing. I did a little impromptu live Saturday night, Sunday morning, about 4:30 in the morning. I was doing Uber, coming back, and I did some Uber Eats runs that was paying the high prices like that. And one of them was $20 from the Speedway gas station for 2 miles. I figured there ain't no way. I figured that was all going to be messed up, and it ended up being all of it was base pay. And then I had another one, the same thing. Right after that, I felt like Chuck had an Uber Eats run pop up, and it offered like $13 or something like that for $9. Declined it. Well, sure enough, about 15 minutes later, I got it again for like $23 or something like that. So I was like, okay, I'll take it now. Kind of felt like Chuck being the only Uber driver around. I probably was the only Uber driver out running doing food that late at night, or that early in the morning. All right, we're gonna go into the Hong Kong restaurant. It should be ready. It said it is. So got to I love a back door. Not joking. All right, that wasn't a good joke. I know. Got to keep it clean for the kids. Oh wait a minute, this ain't a kid channel. Ooh, yeah, we can have a little fun here. All right. Let's get the directions. 2100 Bar Street, so it's right off of Raymond. And we're gonna go up Bluff Road then.
Turn left onto West Southport Road.
So that's what me jump over here and jump on 465 all the way over to 65. That makes no sense.
Drive north on Castle. Right onto West Southport Road.
Why is it? No. It's trying to get me to go left, to jump on the interstate. I mean, I understand the interstate is one thing, normally faster. But it's trying to get me to go left to get up on our new interstate system, State Road 37, which is a new completion of I-69. But then, it was running right by my house. It's not a problem. But then they want you to take that, and then they want me to take, that's exit 5, the new exit 5. Take it over to I-65, which is exit 53, which is the end of the loop. So you want me to go 5 miles east to get on 65, then turn around and go from that exit. They was wanting me to take that up to Raymond Street. So now you got a 2.5 mile, which I meant, yes, it's pretty close to the interstate. It's going to take you like 16 minutes. Shooting straight up Bluff Road and cutting across 15 minutes, 6 miles. I mean, it's the same distance, but you're just not driving the interstate portion. It's just going the road portion, which, only good thing, I look at it this way, yeah, it'd be nice to get it quick and dropped off, but if I'm driving the road, I'm going to be going by other restaurants, and maybe I'll get lucky and they'll do an add-on. I can get an add-on going the same direction, and then I'll be making a little bit more money. So that's what we need. We need the add-ons. We need more money. But like I said, we'll get this one taken care of. It's 6 miles total. It said like 9.5, but like I said, I was right that far away, and seal coating was going on. So in all actuality, this got pretty good. It is a longer run, but hey, it's money. I'm at that point. All right, DoorDash is the only app I've ever kept in good standings, or higher standings, I should say, acceptance rating wise. When I came back to driving Uber, I first got it, turned it on. I was like gold because it had been a while since I drove, but I'm still a go driver like that because I used to accept the runs. They gave it to me, I take it. I was making money. And then I started getting more wise to the distance and driving and stuff like that, because I know the city pretty good. I mean, I know where all the little streets are, but I know the major roads and stuff and how to get around. And I've noticed when the run comes in, if you're the closest driver at the time, say for a comfort car, when that run happens to hit the board and go out to everybody, it can ping you, and you could be on the west side of the city, and it's 12 miles away on the east side, and they'll give it to you. And you only go like 4 or 5 miles, and they only want to pay you $13 or something like that. No, it's not worth it not to drive all the way over there to do that. Customer got to wait 15, 20 minutes. No, it's not worth your time. The other ones are real is the share ride system. You get a lot of share rides. Even sitting at the Indianapolis International Airport in queue for the airport runs, they will send you share rides. And if they get enough of them, it would kick you out of queue. I'm like, I'm at the airport in queue out here. I shouldn't be getting any run sent to me except for the airport. And then they do a lot of trip radar at the airport. I pulled up, I get off my work at the W2 and pull in at the airport, and there's 25 cars in front of me. But you sit there and watch, and the trip radar pop up, you hit it, and it says 1.7 miles, which is how far it is from our lot to the Uber zone. It only takes 3 minutes to get around there, but and it pop up there, and there's 25 cars in front of me, but it'll pop up a trip radar. It'd be like $25, $30 run. Okay, I just pulled in the lot, hit it. If you're fast enough to hit it, it'll give it to you. I just jumped 25 cars. Yeah, I'm gonna jump 25 cars, take a run real quick. You know, I ain't got to sit here and wait. Now, the airport can't get busy if there's a ton of flights coming in, because they're around 11 midnight, depending on where they hit. Around 11:15, 11:30, there's a lot of runs come in, especially if the plane's a little bit late. And then it clear out 40 cars, just like that. So sometimes you can get lucky and cherry pick at the airport. Not too often, but you can. And then they do give you the long distance runs, depending on where they are. Sometimes they want you to go from the International Airport to Bloomington, which is 40 to 60 miles away, depending on where they're going at, for 35 bucks. I think so. Because one, you have to come back. Me, Bloomington's not bad, because coming back is on my way home, straight up to 69, 37, so it runs right into my house. But for 35 bucks, no, it's not worth the 40 to 50, 60 mile run. But now the school's in session, you can get there, and the students will pay more money for Eats runs and stuff like that. So I have noticed that. Man, that sun is just light. It's hitting right on top. See if I get something blocking that back side, it will, the camera area, then it actually makes it pretty good. But that sun is hitting just perfectly through. Sorry about that. I move it down, and then you're looking upwards at me. I mean, it may be better. Hold on. Yeah, that's a little better. I mean, at least you're not blinded by the light. Blinded by the light. Sorry, I know I can't see. Alright, so we'll put that down there. So now it's kind of looking upwards at you, but sorry, I can probably see if I can get it adjusted some here. Move it up a little bit closer. Maybe don't want to be up that close to me. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I mean, I gotta look downwards, but I can kind of read the comments if they come on there a little bit better from this direction. So at least you're not blinded by that sun coming through, hitting that camera just right. That little holder I got up there is actually for my GoPro and stuff, but it can hold a phone. So. Alright, we got some Uber Eats coming in on the back door, where we got Little Caesars, 10 miles, Kentucky Avenue, Holloway over there. I don't think so, opposite side of the city. So that's what it said, Uber Eats. I mean, 10 miles. Now, I know that's like kind of round trip, I think, because the address for the pickup to the apartments is only probably like 3 miles. So that's, most of it's the mileage getting to the pickup. And get to the Little Caesars, but not for $7. And it was going to an apartment complex, which is most of them are all first floor apartments there. They got a few upstairs, a lot of them are townhouses over there, but it's the opposite side of the city and not where I want to go for the come back and for Uber Eats or my door this run I'm taking is taking me outside of my zone.
Bear right to stay on Bluff Road.
But the it's in the very next zone, University Heights, which is the other zone I work normally.
Bear right to stay on
So
Bluff Road.
picking up getting a run out of University Heights heading back south is
Continue for a half mile.
pretty likely. Normally you get something, so which ain't too bad. I mean, it's delivered to apartments, Barth Avenue. So I think these are right here by these apartments down here. So
In a quarter mile, turn right onto
so have
West
any of you
Raymond
guys
Street.
ever been to Niagara Falls or out towards Boston in the Massachusetts area? I know Lee from Star Dashing. She's from the Boston area, I think. And unfortunately, she's a Packer fan.
Right onto
But,
West Raymond Street.
I mean, yes, everybody's got their downfalls. I mean, her and Eric's kind of a good couple. At least for the football. One likes the Cowboys, one likes the Packers. So, oh, I'm sorry, guys. I like picking on them with their football teams. But Packers had a run where they had Brady, though. I gotta give them the props for that, even though they cheated, especially against the Colts. I mean, yes, the majority of the time they were 7-3 against the Colts. So yes, they did beat the Colts majority of the time. We did beat them in the one time in the championship game and went on and beat the Bears in the Super Bowl. But that was unanimous. Was the Patriots back then for Peyton Manning? You know, it was rough to get that. But thank you guys stopping through. Like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, this is a little impromptu daytime. I know a lot of people got their lives normally going this time, and I'm a little bitty fish. I'm not even a fish. I'm a minnow. I don't even think they should consider that a fish yet. I'm a little bitty minnow. I ain't even made it to the pond. I'm still in the breeding tank. They still breeding me. Because they ain't released me out in the wild yet. I get gobbled up. Heck, bluegill would eat me. It's how little I am in the pond of YouTube right now.
Mile, turn left onto
But
Shelby Street.
we all got to start at the bottom and keep growing and growing and growing. I know the gig life content. There's a lot of people like watching it. Weird. People watch some of the
Street, then turn left.
weirdest things I notice on YouTube. Now, I meant, okay, why other gig workers watch other gig workers do YouTube? We know what it's like. We watch them to do their deliveries, knowing what they're going to do. I mean, now don't get me wrong. When you first start out doing Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff, watching other YouTubers and gig workers do it, you learn some tricks and trades. I will give you that. But sometimes, I mean, you're like, why are you watching this? But the biggest one I learned off of watching anybody, I was watching Chuck doing Spark delivery. And
Turn left.
I was weighing our fruits and I was doing the
Drive
printout.
north
I
on
was
Shelby
pushing the
Street.
button to
Then
print out
300
the
feet, turn left.
sticker, to scan. And then I seen Chuck doing his, and when he
Drive
put it
north
on
Shelby Street.
the thing, they
Then
know
turn
what we're
right
supposedly
onto
weighing
Calhoun
if we're
Street.
weighing bananas or whatever on our app. And then the QR code pop up, and need to scan the QR code
Drive
right
west
off
on
of
East
the
Linwright Avenue. Then, in 200
off
feet,
the,
turn left onto Barth Avenue.
picture, and boom, right into the app. So I learned that little trick, and I thought that was pretty nice.
In 600 feet, turn left.
All right, so this is like Lost in Never Never Land. I don't know why. It's like this very in-house. It's like not wanting to register where I'm at. So I bet you it's this
Turn
house
left.
right here. Whatever. I Bet you it is. Let me exit out of this. Deliver to that back door. So it has to be this church in this parking lot. All visitors, please be patient. It's got to be this one. Yeah. All right. So yeah, it's got to be right here. Okay. That's probably why they got handed to me, because where it's located at, it's kind of confusing. So I can see why they probably got to hand it to me, because people can't find it right. So let me go get this dropped off. I'll be right back. All right. Confirm that delivery. That's what I like. I like it like that. So the bag, 25 cents. No tip on that. Got a $5 cash tip inside there. So I just got a $5 cash tip for this run. So that made it $12. So that makes it worth a little bit more. So actually good. Now it asks me if I want to switch zones. I don't want to switch zones. Still got an hour. Probably should have switched zones. But I got an hour left in this area. So that was good. 725. Like I said, it was a 9 miles total from where I was at before, and it made it look like it was not really worth it. I took it, and it's got a $5 cash tip. Thank you, Lord. Sometimes taking those runs, see, it's you just never know. There are some people like handing cash. They want the driver to get all the money, and I have to pay taxes on it. There's a lot of different reasons. The other one I notice I get a lot of cash tips on, which I don't like taking them unless I'm right there at them, is pizza runs. Taking a pizza run delivery. It's only like $2 or $3. And because a lot of people are from old school, when they do a pizza run, they used to be doing the delivery and handing them cash. Well, Papa John's and Pizza Hut now is almost exclusively using DoorDash for their deliveries. They pretty much got rid of all their drivers. Papa John's, their drivers now are supposed to take the first 2 runs that come into their system, and no matter what they are, they were supposed to take the 2 oldest ones that are in there and then the next one. But Papa John's drivers are cherry picking the runs because they see how far they're going and how much tip is already on that run on the computer when it's credit card tip on there. So they're going to take that run and take the bigger credit card tip and stuff, and then they're giving us the run that they should have took. So when we're getting it, the people are getting their food later, and it makes us look bad. But the drivers are cherry picking them. They said they're going to cut down on that and making the drivers start taking the top 2 orders like they're supposed to. But that ain't going to happen. Because I found out, years ago, I did Papa John's as a manager, assistant manager, and that was when they charged $2 for deliveries fee. $1 went to the store and $1 went to the driver. Why is the store getting $1 for the delivery? They shouldn't. But the driver, we were making $8 an hour, and then plus tips using your your insurance, your gas. And you got $1 for every delivery plus whatever tips it was. Well, now DoorDash is charging what? $5 for delivery? The drivers are still only making $1 or something like that. DoorDash and Papa John's keeping the rest. I did talk to him like that, yeah. And then there's one other guy, another manager saying they're not even paying the drivers out of that delivery fee anymore. That the stores just they're just getting their hourly wage, which ain't right. So I see why the drivers want to cherry pick their runs and try to do better like that. I mean, they're taking all their money from them. Might as well, they're trying to get the best thing they can so they can make better money. So, what's over here? Uber Eats said something. What was that? 20 minutes away? I don't think so. 9 miles for $6, 21 minutes. Okay, no, we're not going to take that. Alright, I don't like going up here to Southport Road, but I'm already on the interstate here. I got an hour left. I gotta be at work at 2:30. I'd rather be over on 31, but like I said, they have the little rolling seal coating going on, so we're just gonna stay on 65 and get off of Southport Road. In Southport Road up here, they have a Chick-fil-A, they have a Chipotle, they have Penn Station, they got Hong Kong, they got Myers, they got all the little restaurants. Everything is right here. So we're going to run into that has a little bit of everything in it. So if we look in the hot zone for we're coming into for that area, they got the Bigby's Coffee's hot in that area. They got Chipotle. They got MCL up there. They got a Cracker Barrel. They got Bob Evans. They got Burger King. I mean, it has all the restaurants right there. So it's not a bad area to sit in. It's just traffic-wise, getting in and out of there is not the best. And of course, most of the time, it's going to be a Chick-fil-A order. So you never know if you're going to get something decent or not out of them. Ugh. Let's get over here. Get off of this exit and see if we can get another run out of here before we start heading into work. I may flip on the people side. A lot of times I'll throw on, while I'm heading into work, I'll throw in the ride share, and I've got runs out to the airport. I'll take someone, drop them off at the airport real quick, and then shoot up to work. It'll take like 12 minutes. So I normally, like I said, I technically have to clock in by 3 o'clock, but I normally clock in about 2:30 because it gives me a half an hour of extra. All right, let's see what I'm saying. We got 2.7 miles for $4. I don't like the $4. 2.7 miles from McDonald's. So McDonald's there on this one is out of a gas station. It's a gas station McDonald combo. So guess we're going to take that for the short mileage. Oh shit, it's the other McDonald's. Damn it. It was the other McDonald's. It's the one behind there. It's back here. It's not the one on Emerson. Damn it. So it's one actually behind me.
Make a left U-turn
on
to stay on
Southport
East
Road.
Southport
That
Road.
sucks. So now I gotta make a U-turn up here, which is not good. But
Make a left U-turn to stay on East
I'm
Southport
gonna
Road.
use my little lights here, do something I ain't supposed to, make an illegal U-turn real quick.
Continue for a half mile.
Chipotle Grill, Lake Forest. That's the same run again for $7. So no, we don't want it. Man, had the wrong McDonald's in my head, but I couldn't get around. Jordan Fish and Chicken. See, this is what's crazy. There's another McDonald's, $2.57. That's for 7 miles. No tip. No tip, no food. Jordan Fish and Chicken, South Keystone, going 10 miles for $3. I don't think so. No tip, no food. Alright, let's get back over to my door. Why is my DoorDash not giving my floating
In a
widget?
quarter mile, turn right.
So hopefully it's ready. I mean, it's pretty quick getting there. It's expected by 12:59, so it should be ready. I'm going to be pulling up right when it's expected. So hopefully the food is ready for me. You know what? I think I might. I'll just take you guys in with me on the phone, since I'm gonna have to shut off the car probably on this one, because where they're sitting at, I really can't see, and I don't like getting pinned in up here. Oh, drive-thru's not busy at all. Okay, so that won't work. That'll work. So we're gonna park on this way so we have a little bit of room. What we get? An immediate, again, a fry, a 6-piece, and stuff like that. So let's go in there. What's our numbers? 441. So, all right, I'm gonna flip guys around. You guys are gonna see the backwards side of McDonald's here. Want me to try some compression hoses to see if that'll help with edema because of the neuropathy in my feet, and so I was getting a little pitting and swelling in my legs. So they wanted to try some compression stockings.
Left onto McFarland Road.
And he ordered 2 different ones. He got thigh highs and the knee high ones. Well, made an appointment, was in 2 days later to try them on, or was supposed to try them on. All they could do was fit me for them.
Onto McFarland Road.
Measurements. And they were like, we can get you in there, get that all taken care of, no problem. I was like, now I'm leaving out of town next week on Friday, so everything has to be picked up and available to me before then. And it's like, oh, no problem, we're getting them ordered, we should get them in Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest. Well, they're in today, just now calling me, but unfortunately, you know, I'm finishing up and I gotta go to work. And she's like, you can come and get them now, but you can't try them. We don't have time for you to try them on. You can just pick them up and take them. I'm like, okay, thanks. So if they don't fit, then I guess they're going to rebuild the insurance and get a new pair, I guess. But they're like, we got both of them in, but we only got the script for one, so I have to call the doctor again, get the new script sent in for the other one. Frustrating. And they said, well, you can come in and get them tomorrow, but we only have appointments. I was like, I ain't got time for appointments. You guys were already supposed to have this. And I was like, I won't be back in until it'd be November if I can come get them. She goes, oh. And I'm like, so that doesn't do me no good. I'm going on vacation, be walking and stuff.
Wedgwood Drive.
And this was supposed to help before then. I'm not going to wait. It's a waste of time and money to get them in November. Then if they don't fit and go through all this again, no. I was like, might as well just cancel it. I mean, it's just a waste of time. Oh, you can come just pick them up. Well, Oh,
east
this
on Shady
stupid.
Maple. U-turn to stay on Shady Maple Way. Drive east on Shady Maple Way.
This is
Then
not
make a left
working like
U-turn
it's
to stay
supposed
on Shady
to.
Maple Way.
GPS is lagging. Ah, I hate when it does that. It's like, you made a wrong turn. Well, no, you said turn left there, and here you needed me at the next street. I do not like GPS lag.
Turn left onto McFarland Road.
Me
Then turn
the next
left
road.
onto Wedgwood Drive.
Now
Turn
show me
left
passing
onto
the
Wedgwood
street,
Drive.
but it's where I'm supposed to be turning at. GPS is all
In a quarter
messed up.
mile, turn right onto
Now we
Broadview
got
Drive.
it back in order. So I get to go. I got to pick up my leggings. It's 1 o'clock, 1:10 now, so I'm not going to get over there to get them and be able to get to work because I just accepted a Starbucks order after this for $6 for 2 miles on Uber Eats. So I'm going to do that one right after this, and I got to pick up all my medicines tomorrow from Walgreens, which is right down the street from the hospital area. So
Indianapolis, Indiana,
I'll just pick them up,
46227-8040.
and hopefully they fit.
United States will be on the left.
If they don't, they just have to order me some more, and I got to get a script sent in for the other pair anyway. So, all right, let's see if we can find an address. I love how people do not put no freaking addresses on their stuff. 7833. Why can't people? I mean, I hate that even on the fire and EMS side. So it is back there. Probably the one with no address, and then they wonder why they don't get their food and stuff like that. So let's turn around. The address not even on the mailbox, on the house. And then they wonder like the delay for 911 and stuff like that. Well, you ain't got a freaking address. How we? Yes, it was. There it is. It's been taken off and painted over gray. People are so freaking stupid. Why would you paint over your freaking address on your box? All right, I'm gonna take you guys with me because stupid people today. Now, today's gonna be the end of the day, and we're gonna get stupid people. That's why they order McDonald's and not tip. All right, let's just go to mobile data. I'm gonna stay on mobile data and see. I won't use the internet on my car, and just try mobile data to see if it stays connected for a minute. All right, so we are heading to Starbucks for $6 for this one. Uber or DoorDash is trying to give me $7.50 for 4.2 miles, which ain't bad, but it's to pick up a Burger King and to pick up a Steak and Shake. You know what? I'm gonna triple stack it. Fuck it. It's gonna be the last run of the day. We're gonna triple stack this shit. Along with the Uber Eats, we're gonna triple stack all this together. The Burger King is right there. Starbucks is first. We get Starbucks, we go across the street, get the Burger King and Steak and Shake. We're just gonna. The only thing I don't know is really where the Starbucks is going. I don't think it was going too terribly far, but hopefully it's in line because I just did this in the blind. So we're going to flip over to Uber Eats and we're going to triple stack this. It's the end of the day run. It'll probably end up with another contract violation on the DoorDash, who knows. But the last one, I was there in time, but it said I wasn't. I was on the phone with customer service because it wouldn't close out. And it kept giving me issues. And they say they're going to look at it and fix it. They never do. They leave the contract violations on there. They won't take them off, even though they say they will.
Turn right, 50 left.
They just might as well get the 100 orders runs through and make it disappear that way. I mean, because they never seem to take them off. So, all right. We are pulling into Starbucks, Chuck's favorite place to get stuff. I always mess with him because my daughter works at one, so I'm just going to stay on Wi-Fi on my phone. And let's go in here and pick up this Starbucks order. Can't see. Uber Eats for Jesse. Oh, you got them down. Every store's different. You never know. One store's down there, next store's down here. So, no problem. It's all confirmed. Thank you guys. Have a great day. All right. Flip you guys back around. That's the way I like it. Nice and ready, quick and go, complete pickup. All right. And that's the Starbucks. You never know. One day you're picking them up at the register at one place, the other one you're picking up down at the other end. They never have it at the same places. So let's look and see. It's 2.1 miles away. So it's going back behind me on McFarland. Okay, so it's actually literally behind where I just came from. So we are going to go pick up Burger King and Steak and Shake, and then we will go deliver this one because it is behind me. 2.1 miles, expected by 125. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I said I'm triple stacking it. I didn't know exactly where it was going, but I knew it was like short distance, but I was hoping they were all going in the same way, but it doesn't look like it. We're going to have to cut out some people here, cut across the street real quick. Gotcha. Gonna hit the Burger King next. Go pick up a Burger King for the DoorDash order now, and then we got to cut across the street to Steak and Shake. We're going to triple stack all this stuff real quick. Let me flip apps. Let's go to Burger King. Here we go, to the right. And unfortunately, we have to run inside. I always see how these other drivers running through drive-thrus. Not around here, boy. You go drive through unless it's nighttime when they close. They ain't giving you nothing to. They make you get out. And I was like, I went through Taco Bell last night, 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, you need to come inside and get this order. I said, well, I just placed an order for drive-through. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll let you have it then. I'm like, you're handing me my regular food. Why not give me my Uber or Eats order at the same time? They all want to be picky. All right, let's go get this one. Hopefully it's ready. I need this one ready and Steak and Shake to be ready before I can just pick them up and go. Looks like it's all ready, sitting up there, ready to go. Gotta get some. How you doing, sir? Pauletta for DoorDash. I got that, and the sweet and sour sauce in there. They said just make sure. That's why I was making sure. All right, got you all confirmed. Thank you very much. You're all good. Thank you. All right, just had to wait for them to make the drink there. That wasn't too bad. And then I didn't bring in my hot bag like I was supposed to. I'm slacking today. Do not do this if you're watching. I'm not supposed to be triple stacking roll on. I didn't take in my hot bag either. This should be everything you shouldn't do on an Uber Eats and DoorDash order right here. don't triple stack. And don't forget to not take in your hot bag. At least the order was ready. Ooh, the sun's right behind me there. So the DoorDash order is only paying $7.50 for the 2 runs. But like I said, this is going to be the last runs I'm doing for today. I'm scheduled till 2, but with these 3 orders finishing up, it'll knock them out. So now we got to go across the street here to Steak and Shake. We get that one, and then we got to go get the Starbucks dropped off. Let's look and see where these other ones are going. Of course, it's not going to be. Are they going to the same freaking place? That would be nice. Let's see, 42-6 Palmer Court. Oh, right, that works out. They're both going to the, looks like the same location. So they want, one person wants Burger King, one wants a Steak and Shake. So that'll work out. So basically 2 drop-offs. So we're just shoot up here, and it's just grabbing the 2 different restaurants. So the triple stack actually going to go to 2 different places actually works out even better. So that's what it looks like. We're going to see here. This Steak and Shake, if they're going to let me. This one I haven't been to, so hopefully they're open. Yeah, okay. Some of them, you know, not even got their insides open again because Steak and Shake kind of went under. So, all right, we are going to. I'll take you guys with me again. We're going to Steak and Shake. Let's see here. Flip you guys around so you can see see inside Steak and Shake. Yep, and it is. It's the same lady, same name. That'll work. So I'm going to the same location. That makes it easier. Hello. Yes, for a DoorDash for Pauletta.
Gotta confirm it.
Yeah. And then let's see what we got here.
You might want to hold it for the
Yeah.
It's a little
So that's all they ordered over here was a Diet Coke and
They do
bottles
every
of
day.
water.
every single day.
I'm like, because they got the other food from Burger King,
Yeah, every day.
and they got a diet drink from over there too.
I know, it's a little strange. Yep, that's what she gets every day.
Hey, I guess if that's what they like, they like it. Thank you very much, ma'am. All right, so she does this every day. She's getting 2 bottles of water and a large drink from over here, and she got this foods from Burger King and drinks from over here, except for the one other one. So so they know who she is. She does it every day. So we're gonna throw that drink in here, food down here. All right. Sorry guys, got you flip-flop around again. So I think you guys heard that. The manager says this lady does this order every day. $7.50 is what it's paying. And she is orders from Burger King, gets her food, and a diet drink from over here. And then over here gets a diet drink with cherry flavor added. And then has 2 bottles of water. And I'm looking, she's down there off of Sherman, so it's kind of, I'm trying to see exactly where she's at. I can get the map to flip up right here. I know I'm going down to McFarland to drop the other one off. You know what?
Turn left onto McFarland Boulevard.
you know what? Even though she should be getting, I got to do the Starbucks first. It'll all work out. It's a big square.
In 500 feet, turn left.
But
onto East
Starbucks is supposed to
Southport
be
Road.
dropped off at 3 minutes,
Turn
and
left
she's got
onto
2
East
minutes. So I got
Southport
2 minutes
Road.
afterwards. So we're gonna do the Uber first, which hit me a couple minutes late, and then we're getting hers. We're turning left out of here, and oh man, figures. One's going north, one's going south a little bit. Damn it. Because the other one's going all the way to Banner Road. That didn't work out. That's not working out the way I needed it to. So now I definitely, the Starbucks is just going to have to be late. So, sorry Starbucks. DoorDash is getting your food first. So that didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
Turn left on Southport Crossings Drive.
It looked like they were both off of McFarland from the
Drive
get-go
south
when
on
I didn't
Monroe
know,
Boulevard
but
for 1 mile.
when I just sit there re-examine, the McFarland is going the opposite way. Oh well. But I'd rather get the not get dinged on DoorDash. The Uber one is
Left on Sundance Drive.
so let's go ahead and switch back to DoorDash on this one then.
Turn left on Sundance Drive, then turn left.
Drive east on McFarland Boulevard for a half mile.
Yeah, so Starbucks customers ain't gonna be happy. Oh well. It is what it is. When you make a mistake, you make a mistake. Hey, it looked good at first. I took the one kind of in the blind because I didn't know exactly where the Starbucks was hitting. But then once I seen it, it looked like it was going to work out. But I mean, it's 2 miles one way, 2 miles the other. So it's not really too bad of a jog apart. All three pickups are right by each other. It's just the McFarland's going the other direction towards Banna, and this is going to stop 11. So I mean, they're not too terribly far apart. Uber's drop off is 1:30, or should be now, and this one's 1:32. So it's going to be a few minutes late. I do know DoorDash should ding you though if you don't get theirs on time. And apparently they said this lady does this order every freaking
Turn
day.
right onto McFarland
Says she
Lane.
orders Burger King and drinks from Starbucks. Are you going to turn? What are you sitting there? What are you doing? People, you're sitting at the light. It's your turn to go, and you're just sitting there. People do not know how to drive. So we're going to finish these 2 runs up, and then see what pops up after that.
Turn right
Please,
onto East
people,
Stop 11 Road.
that know anybody who lives in the Florida area down in Tampa, Clearwater, St. Pete, all that area, even coming across into St. Augustine and Jacksonville area. I mean, you got the outskirts of the stuff's going to hit through. I know St. Augustine got put on the evacuation area. Yeah, last night it's kind of got some low-lying areas that floods on normal rain, they say. It's about an hour, I think, from Jacksonville area, but we got some of our friends that work and do gig work and go down in there.
Continue for a half
So
mile.
you never know how the winds in the outskirts is going to hit them. Even though they're inland on the opposite side of where it's hitting landfall, it still can be devastating. I mean, look at Helen. It hit down in the Panhandle, and look what it did to Nashville, up in Asheville, North Carolina and stuff. I mean, the rain up in the mountains, all the water's coming down.
Quarter
It's
mile. Turn right onto Liscombe
wiping them out.
Boulevard.
They didn't have nowhere to go. It took out roads, bridges. So it's kind of a little crazy, you know. So keep that. They're still recovering. So keep our friends and
Turn right
fellow
onto Liscombe
co-workers and
Boulevard.
gig workers
Then
and
turn right onto
family and
Parma Court.
friends and thoughts for safety. I know there's some of them that are bunkering down and
Turn right
going to be
onto Parma
staying
Court.
through this.
Then 4216 Parma Court,
So-
Indianapolis, Indiana 46237. USA will be on the left.
All right, so we're going to drop off here. 4216. Oh, lady just gonna back into me. I guess she was. Didn't care. All right, there's our drop off. Leave it door. This one I gotta take double pictures. Grab it from the bottom here. And it's going, and it's going. Got to find it. Here. People. The first one I picked up people. The first one I picked up gonna be the last one.
East South 11 Road.
Now the fire department's coming out. I had a they were going out of my phone. See me, Chris. See me not be blinded by the sun. Back in.
Turn right on South McFarland Road.
All right, got to it. All right. I'm sorry, they added an extra stop with your order, and the restaurant took a minute to get their food out. I will be there in a couple minutes. I greatly apologize. Sounds like a good enough lie, even though Uber knows they didn't order an extra stop. But it is what it is. Jesse R. Now, see, look, I moved you guys, and then the sun's back this way. Man, oh man. You guys can't get the sun for me. All right, move down there. Not hitting you again. So let's get the delivered. Man, I'm at 50% on DoorDash. I went down 3% today. Just because, one, that last run, I forgot to hit pause before I dropped off. And it dinged me as soon as I cleared it. And then there was a couple runs earlier that I didn't want to go take because they were like $3 for 10 miles and stuff. I've never been this low on DoorDash. I know people say don't worry about it. I know myself don't worry about it. I normally stayed at a platinum level on DoorDash just because I like the Dash Now option. And then I made my best runs on DoorDash actually when I was Gold. Okay, Jesse gave me a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
So doesn't really too mad. I don't even know what his drinks were. Let's see, what was he getting Starbucks? I'm out curiosity. Hopefully they were. One was a warm bagel. Okay, so that's not too bad with avocado spread and roast. So feature medium roast. So he did have a warm drink in there with the stuff. So all right. So hopefully it stayed pretty warm in there. It says don't knock, just leave it door. Okay. We're going to pull up a couple minutes out. But, man,
In a quarter mile, turn left on East Panther
I
Road.
missed the dash now option because you could just hear when I got off work, when I throw it on, you can dash now, especially down in the Greenwood area, which is always full. Only time I have noticed it pops up at nighttime when I'm at work, because I work the 2:30 to 11:30. In the evening times, it'll pop up. Southport area is busy. Log in now for dash now. Of course I can't because I'm at work. It's during like the dinner rush hour. Welcome back to your son's view. So I can't. Uber Eats back from the same Burger King, going to Dietz and Gimber. That is over where I used to live at, 10 miles away for $5. I don't think so. And there is a Burger King literally 4 miles away from that, right around the corner from that place. And they're ordering one from Southport Road. You guys are very smart. Either that or sending it, that's the only one that's taking orders. So, but yeah, there is literally around the corner from them. So I'm not taking that one. But some of my best runs on DoorDash came from when I was at Gold. And Gold didn't bother me so bad. Like I said, I missed the Dash Now option, but I used to get good runs. But last time I got down low, I wasn't down this low, I did earn by time, that way I got paid for everything.
And turn left on Fairhope Drive.
And I actually got some good runs on earn by time. I actually got one picked up on the west side of the city, took it to the east side, and then turned around the very next run from the east side, took it right back to the same area on the west side. One had a $14 tip on it, and the other one had like a $10 tip on it. So I have got good tips on earn by time. Majority of the time, they're just small tips, but I have got some $10 tips.
Right.
The scheduling time, midnight's not too bad because I get off 11:30. I just got to remember to do it. I am up at that time of the night, so that's not a big deal. I always forget to schedule at 3 o'clock
Drop off on the
anyways.
right.
So, I think it's this house right here. Can't see the address all the way up there. I gotta turn around in this driveway. But hopefully it's his. Yeah. 6346. So yes, it is the first one. So let's go up here, get this one dropped off, folks. We're gonna pull up in their driveway so I don't have to walk as far. Yes, it is. All right, I'll be right back. Let me go drop off this guy at Starbucks. He's waited long enough. This time I left it on. All right. This time I left it on. All right. So when the Wi-Fi kicks in and I do make a delivery, it wants to disappear. So I go back to mobile, and it works. I don't know why, but all right. What time is it? It is 1:44. It's time to start heading to work. You know what? I got 15 minutes left on DoorDash. I got to head to work. Let's go ahead and hopefully get something going the other direction. 7 Miles Noodle Company, $6. Nope, not taking that. So I'm at 50%. Let's see if it's going to let me stay there, or I'm going to have to go out of silver. So it means whatever it gives me, I'm going to have to accept it, or I'm going to go drop it. And $3, McDonald's. But I think it literally is going across the street from each other. It is. It's picking up on Southport Road. And it's clearly going across the street. So my mileage is me driving there. I don't want to do it. But if I don't do it, I drop down below 50%. I mean, it's going right across the street. It's got $1 tip on it. So it's only got $1 tip on there. So that's the bad, it's the
Drive
good
west on
thing. It's going to
Portland
take me
Drive,
longer to
then
get
turn
there
left onto Derbyshire Road.
than anything.
In 400 feet, turn left onto East Banta Road.
So, I mean, it's not that far. I mean, it's an easy run. So, I mean, it says 7 minutes, but it can take 7 minutes to get there. Burger King, back right around the corner from where I was. Pizza Gibber again, the same run for $5. Sorry, folks, I didn't decline you once. Uber, you sent it back to me again, and you didn't raise the price. If you would have put some base pay on there for $10-15, maybe I would have. But nah, you're fine as Slacky to take it. I don't know why you guys didn't go to the order it from the. That's, you know, the stores have the option to turn off their orders coming in that way.
Turn right onto McFarland Road.
We got two hand corn dog, 25 miles, 25.8 miles, 46 minutes for $12.09. They want you to go 25 miles for
Turn right onto
corn
McFarland
dogs
Road.
for $12. What are these people thinking? Who in the hell is ever going to take that? That eventually better. Well, I know there's drivers out here that just take everything on Uber Eats. The other thing that kills me on the Uber runs are the Walmart runs that they get. So when Uber gives the Walmart runs for like Spark Run, they're only paying. I see them like paying $4, $5, $7 for these runs. Sometimes I see like 10 or 12, but going like 25 miles or
In a quarter
something.
mile, turn
And I'm
left
like,
onto East Southport Road.
They'll be double stacking them. They'll be putting 2 runs of them on it, right? Uber does not tell them anything. It just says pick up a Walmart and stuff right there when they get there. Picking up 2 orders. It doesn't tell them where it's going. It just tells you the distance. They have no idea
Turn left
if it's
onto
got
East Southport
cases
Road.
of water. We gotta make this like, folks, this guy's running it. It doesn't tell you if got cases of water, pops, stuff that you have no idea if it's got any of that stuff on there. And these Uber runs that be doing, $4 or $5. Why are we stopped out in the middle of the road, people? Okay, I guess we got a water truck backing into someone's house. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's move it. Thank you. I gotta go take this $3 delivery across the street. And if it's a hotel, I'm telling them they're gonna pick it up from the front desk. I'm not taking it up to the room. I'll tell them we ain't allowed to. And it's probably, if it's one like a number 203 or something like that, and I did before, because it's probably him. And he's like, well, everybody else does. Well, I ain't bringing it up there for no tip. $1 doesn't get you room service. Because that's why I'm pretty sure if it's right across the street to the same hotel, they live there, they stay there, and they're the first room right off of the elevator. And they always like,
Make a left
I tell them
U-turn
you have
stay
to
on
pick it up
East
the front desk.
Southport
Well,
Road.
everybody else always brings it up to the room. Safety reasons, I'm not allowed to. And it pisses them off. But, I mean, you want it that bad, walk across the fucking road to get it yourself. Or tip better. I mean, it's a $2 base pay and you're paying me $1. I know you're bringing it across the road, but still. I'm here to make money. You want good service, better service, you tip for that service. Now, see if it stayed connected. Yes, it did. Hopefully you guys don't get a phone call this time and interrupt my pickup. See what happens. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna set DoorDash. Oh yeah, I gotta pause after this. Oh, well, thank you, ma'am.
Your DoorDash time?
56C? Yes. Is that it? Thank you.
Have a good day.
Uh-huh. Alright. Alright, going to... That's going to the apartment complex, okay. There's a bunch of hotels and apartments. It looks like it's apartment number 5. Of course, probably upstairs. That would be my luck. Apartment number 5 would be upstairs. Beat up on my poor old knees. Alright. And we're going to get the head to the W2 job. Like I said, it was an hour and a half worth of little DoorDash and Uber Eats. Make some extra money. We're going to go on vacation on Friday morning. So, this vacation has all been courtesy of me working, obviously, but at DoorDash. Because all the money I was getting on DoorDash, I was just putting in the Go money, and took the Go money to pay for vacation. My wife said she wanted to go.
Turn right onto East Southport Road.
We
Turn right onto
I said,
East
okay, where you
Southport
want to go?
Road.
She told me where it was. She goes, we just got to figure out how to pay for it. And I was like, man, that sun is killing me, guys. So turn here and it'll be gone again. We were going to get there. We so, and then work on Saturday, which is fine because I'm just gonna drive from there, go to New York City, and I'm gonna visit the 9/11 Memorial. So that's something that's for my interest and stuff. I'm not big in history buffs and stuff. My wife is more into history and things like that. So her going up to Boston, there outside of Boston, that's for her. But that's where her family's from. So we're actually going to meet up with her aunt one day and her cousins for her. So, and her aunt's actually getting back in the country on Monday, and then we're going to go see her on Wednesday and have lunch and stuff with her. So it's for my wife. So, and it's for me too. I would say neither one of us been on vacation for together. On a trip to Vegas in 2016 on the Lotto. Went there for 3 days, 2 nights, so it was all covered expenses. But other than that, actually up and going, we never had a vacation. So this is literally will be our first vacation. My baby daughter is 21 years of age. So that was really nice. I love how
turn left onto South Sherman Drive.
It just had me
turn right onto Grand Oak Avenue.
Loop through a neighborhood to get back somewhere I just drove by. I never seen it tell me to turn, but apparently it did. But we're good. It dropped off, and then we're hit the interstate to head towards the house. Oh,
turn right onto Grand Oak Avenue.
Okay, so it's these apartments. Good. They're all one floor. That makes it even better.
Right onto Grand Oak
These are
Place.
the little cottage homes. Most of them are senior citizens, but it's got a combination of them.
Turn right onto Grand Oak Place.
They're all first floor apartments, so I like those. Especially when you're going for Spark and stuff, and they're getting apartment pay for. Not like they're on them, barely give me $1 more.
In 600 feet.
Not give you much extra for
3941
apartments,
Grand Oak
but
Place, Indianapolis, Indiana
it makes it nice when it's a first floor apartment like this, and they're paying you for apartment drop off. So we're going to 3941. So we got and it's number 5. So let's get over here. There we go. There's 3941. Now we just got to find the number 5. That's number 1. That should be number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. So number 5 should be right here. There it is. Like I said, it really wasn't that great of a run, but hey, I took it. Let me go up here and drop off this McDonald's $3 run. Yeah, it's got $2. I can understand. And now, so, and it's 11:45. So I was on hours at the most, but it's a little hour and a half. Like I said, 3%. So I'm with that one. Because is now adding 14. It's going to have a blue, then gold, diamond, and platinum levels, and so Uber Eats runs are going to be affected a little bit through that. Don't know how it's going to play in back and forth. Let's see, he's going to Avon. No. So I got people on here now, so we're going to hear it dinging a lot of bit, but I'm just looking for something to go towards the airport or towards my work, and I'll take them with me. See if I like to do it. But now if you hit your profile, when you hit the hamburger thing, and you pull up the hamburger and you hit your profile picture, it pulls up your combined stats. My acceptance rating, so it's very low on Uber because I cherry pick my runs now. 7%, 3% cancellation, 4.97 star rating, 94% satisfaction rating. Then, and that's the combination. If you look under deliveries, it says my acceptance rating is 7% and 3%. South ain't going up 34th Street. So it says 7 and 3. What I'm wondering, if we go back out of that and we hit rides, Plainfield, nope, can't take it. My rides is 7 and 3. It does different, has insight. It says feedback from customers that had one distracted by phone. Well, you know what, Uber? That's your fault. My phone is on a mount, and you guys give us runs while we're driving. That's when I first noticed how bad when I first came on and I was GOAT status. Okay, and I was sitting there going, and I had the notification thing was down. It wasn't real loud, so I wasn't hearing the beeping going off. And then when I got dropped off, I took the next run or the one right after, so vice versa, something like that. You know, taking it because, like I said, I had a GOAT rating back when I first restarted again. And I looked, and it said I had or missed like 10 runs. I'm like, what the hell you mean? I didn't miss. I accepted the majority of the runs they gave me. I was like, what the hell? Well, then I realized they were sending me runs while I was on that run to set me up for my next runs afterwards for a quick turn. Well, I wasn't seeing those because I had the thing down, the volume, so I didn't hear it going off. And every one of those was counting against me. And I didn't even know I was getting them. You know, it's the simplest things, you know. And I was like, okay, well, then that shot me out of the GOAT, but then now I cherry picks. But I am up to 7%. They did switch from the rolling 200 to rolling 100, which is not bad. So it's 1% for every run that you do. Obviously you can hear me dinging, so I'm not going to take a run like this one. They want me to drive 7 miles to take someone 8 miles for $8.88. It's not happening. Uber Share Ride is worse than Uber Eats. People think your Uber Eats, I want $2 plus a mile. But you definitely don't want to do ride. You ain't gonna get that. Now this one's Churchman Prospect, 5 miles away to take them 10 miles for $10. That's 16 miles for $10. That ain't $2 a mile. You know what? That was a comfort car ride. You know, unless there's a surge and stuff going on, you don't care. 36 in Meridian, 10 miles away to go 11 miles for $14 on a share system, like where you can share another rides. You're lucky to make 50 to 73 cents a mile on Uber Share. Every now and then you'll get up to 90s, maybe $1. $6 on a comfort ride going from Senate to West 16th Street, which wouldn't be bad. I could have did that, but it's not really worth $6. Multiple stops. Nope, I guess they are going to be paying more now for your wait time on multiple stops. Share ride times 2. Why? This is UberX. Why would you want to do a share ride for 2 people from the same location? Just use UberX, take the ride to yourself. You're only saving $1, probably. I mean, just use UberX. And the thing is, you'd get more drivers probably come get you quicker versus share ride. Now, I did do a share ride last night. Normally, only time I do share rides, I got to be sitting right on top of them and going the way I'm going. And I was literally less than a mile away from it. And it was going towards my house, so I took it and then it added another run. Which, the bad thing, when it adds a run, it just adds the run and says so many additional miles. It'll tell you where or what. And I figured for what the price was difference, he was going to be getting dropped off first. He was actually farther than the original run, but paid less. But then when I actually, it paid like $20 total. The negative $4 that was taken away from the share ride, they gave it back to me. So I don't know, it ended up making money. And then, like I said, I ended up with a couple of $15, $20 Uber Eats runs last night. So it worked out in my favor. Thank you, Tornado Garden. I see all your clicks and shares and likes. I know a lot of times you just let it run in the background. I greatly appreciate it. Everything you do for my channel, and when I'm on here live, you always pop in and let it run in the background. I greatly appreciate it. Till it gets up and going. But I always greatly appreciate you doing that. You always pop in. Candy always pops in. Eric popped in. I'm running his own live right now, so it's hard for them. I know Eric and Mary only pops in, you know, but they're running their own live or doing their runs right now, so it's hard for a lot of them to pop in. Roy, obviously, he's got a 3-hour time difference, so, you know, for him, he's just now, it's 2 o'clock, so he's actually getting ready to start his lunch rush, and a lot of times he's got his live running. So it makes it rough, I understand that. And the sun is going to hit kind of a little funky right behind me again. It's going to blind you guys, so let me kind of move you on the way into work here. Put you up there for the way into work so the sun doesn't hit you so bad. Oh, kicked me offline. Not a big deal. Let's see if we can maybe get something before I get into work. The question is what I want for food. I got a hot pocket at work, and I got some lasagna that came from the cafeteria there. I don't know how great it is. We can try it, but a lot of times I'll stop and grab something to eat, but nothing really sounds good to eat. Rallies, but you know, I grab a hot dog or something. I don't like the burgers. I do like the fries. I already passed it, and I go to the east side to pick up something going east. I'm heading west, but they want to give me something on the far east side. That's why Uber, you're supposedly the closest car. That's why it does it. But like I said, thank you guys for watching today, stopping in. Now, as I already passed Harding Street, I can't turn around because Hope Road it'd be 10. It's going to take me 7 miles to go backtrack. That would have been perfect. It could have gave it to me a run. Why couldn't you give it to me a minute earlier? 2 minutes earlier would have been perfect. Then I could have got off at West Street exit and went and got it. It was from the JW Marriott Hotel to the airport, which would have been perfect. I would have got off, took them to the airport. They got to the airport about 2:20, 2:25. I would have got to work a little bit. Technically about 2:40, which I'm still on time, but 10 minutes later, well, I like to clock in because I get that extra half an hour. But it would have been nice to have that airport run for the JW Marriott, which doesn't pay much because it's quick and easy from downtown to the airport. On the Uber X run, it can be anywhere from $8 to $12. Made more money in that 30 years ago on taxis. We made 15 bucks back then. Most I gave you 20, 30 years ago. And then when I drove limos and got paid hourly and stuff, I would get paid hourly plus, you know, 3 or 4 customers like that, and they give you $2 to $5 a piece. I'd make more money than I'm getting on Uber now, 30 years later. That shows you how much has changed and stuff. The value of the dollar is not strong. Alright, we're getting off of the exit here. We're not even going to mess with anything else. But, yeah, Uber and Lyft and stuff, yes. I mean, great way, the convention, the way it works. I like it. But the problem is, you're using your own car, your own insurance, stuff like that. I pay $250 a month for insurance on this car because it's a commercial car, commercial insurance. I only pay $180 a month for the exact same car. I got a 2019, this is a 2021, plus a Fusion and a motorcycle, and I only pay $180 a month for those 3 vehicles. I pay $70 more a month for this one just because it's a commercial vehicle. Get vehicles, they charge you more. But like I said, 30 years ago, we were making more in the taxi cabs from the airport to downtown, and it was 7 miles closer. The old terminal was 7 miles closer than what it is now. Take that. But like I said, I'm heading into work. Now the sun's in behind me again. Put you back down to your final resting spot, maybe. Maybe not. We're stuck. There we go. Steering wheel got you. I hate these suns. But we're almost there. Going to go to the W2 job. Get clocked in at 2:30. Run to 11:30 tonight. I am going to get off work. I gotta finish hitting some things. And then I'm gonna run some Uber tonight to make some more money. because tomorrow night after work I am not running Uber or anything because I'm going to be going directly home to get some sleep, because I want to get up between 6 and 8 in the morning to be on the road heading to Niagara Falls, which is 500 miles away. So you got an 8-hour drive with non-stop, but you know, you got to make a few stops on the way to Niagara Falls, so for gas and see what's going on. This is the time of day now when I'm heading into work is when our my second delivery stuff pop in for GoShare for the tires and stuff, and they come up with some good runs in the afternoon, especially when they get ones that need expedited services, because they need that tires before the end of close day. So instead of paying like 30, they're paying like 50, 60 bucks. They like double the price. This one was like not too great. 4 tires going up to Bell Tire up in Noblesville. $33, you know, for 53 minutes. So I mean, $33 for an hour to work, plus a little time to get there. Not too bad. But it's nice when you get another run that goes with it. But sometimes I've had them where she could have stacked me 3 runs going from picking up the tires, one to Crawfordsville, Indiana, one to Lafayette, and one to West Lafayette, all 3 in a row. Would have paid me about $145 and been done in 2 hours, an hour to drive back. So with 3 hours, I would get like $145. Sometimes you get some good runs. I seen a run the other day going like up to fish like $60 for 1 tire, 4 tires, because they need it before they close. Like I said, I'm gonna get out of here tonight. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna do some Uber from when I get off work. Trying to make some more money. Tomorrow morning I gotta pick up medicines, my stockings, to try those. Then I'm gonna try to DoorDash or do Uber Eats again. I may go live tomorrow before I go into work. After I get off work, I'm going directly home. Try to get about 4 or 5 hours sleep before I can leave to head to Niagara Falls between 6 and 8 in the morning. And I'll be gone for vacation from the 11th through the 21st. Come back on the 22nd. I have eye surgery done. We will have the eye surgery done. 2 weeks later, we will have the other eye done. So it won't be too bad. I don't see no handicap spots. So we're going to take this last visitor spot for today. So I don't have to walk so far. Go in here. Like I said, I greatly appreciate you all sticking around watching me today on this impromptu live. I'm going to probably maybe do one again tomorrow before I leave. So like I said, these tire runs, so they popped up. Now let's see here. Plainfield to Noblesville. There's another one going, that's the first one, 44. That was 33. Let's see what this next one is. There's another one going to Greenfield, 1 tire by itself for $30. And another one going to Greenfield for $27. So the 2 Greenfield runs, you call them and have them say, hey, bundle those 2 together. You would get $58 for 2 runs. That's what I miss about this, going into this shift right now. But like I said, thank you for watching. Click that like, subscribe button. Play it in the background. Thank you, like Tornado Gordon does. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I'll try. And as long as the wife doesn't get mad, I will try to do a live while I'm on vacation on Friday or Saturday from Niagara Falls. I'll try to do something when I'm in Massachusetts area. I'll try to get down to the lighthouse, do a live down at the lighthouse for that. So thank you guys for joining me today. I'm going to go into my W2 job. I will be back shortly. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Click the like and subscribe button. Smash that like button for me. And you guys be safe. thoughts and prayers are with you guys down in Florida for